What if the person you're waiting to change already showed you exactly who they are and you just refuse to believe it? There's a strange kind of suffering most people don't talk about. No, it's not heartbreak, it's not loneliness, it's the slow, emotional exhaustion of waiting for someone to become more caring, waiting for someone to stop hurting you, waiting for them to finally get it. And the dangerous part, it doesn't feel like you're losing time, it feels like you're being patient. But psychology tells a different story. Sometimes what we call patience is actually emotional denial dressed as hope. If you've ever found yourself stuck waiting for someone to change while ignoring how it makes you feel, subscribe and stay with this channel because we break down real relationship psychology that most people only understand when it's too late. Let's be honest about something uncomfortable. People don't change just because we love them deeply. They change only when they decide the cost of staying the same is higher than the effort of changing. But when you're emotionally attached, your brain starts to distort reality. You don't see patterns anymore, you see potential. You stop reacting to what is happening and start investing in what you hope will happen. That's where the trap begins. 1. The illusion of almost good enough. You tell yourself, they're not bad, they just need time. They love me, they just don't know how to show it. They'll change when they feel secure. But here's the psychological secure. The mind clings harder to almost good than clearly bad situations. Why? Because almost keeps hope alive, and hope, when unmanaged, becomes emotional dependency. You stop evaluating the relationship based on reality and start evaluating it based on potential outcomes that may never come. 2. Your brain starts normalizing pain. One of the darkest effects of waiting is adaptation. What once hurt deeply starts to feel normal. Disrespect becomes just how they are. Neglect becomes they're busy. Inconsistency becomes they're complicated. This is not love growing stronger. This is your nervous system lowering its standards just to survive the emotional environment. Psychologically, this is called emotional desensitization. And it's dangerous because you stop noticing what you should have walked away from. 3. The sunk cost trap. The longer you wait, the harder it gets to leave. Not because things are getting better, but because your mind keeps saying, I've already invested so much time. This is the sunk cost fallacy. You stay not because the relationship is healthy, but because leaving feels like wasting everything you've endured. So you continue waiting, not for them to change, but to justify the time you already lost. 4. You start abandoning yourself slowly. This is where it gets painful. To keep waiting, you begin to adjust your boundaries. You stop bringing up issues, you stop expecting consistency, you start choosing peace over honesty. But what you're really doing is shrinking your needs to fit someone who refuses to meet them. And over time, you don't recognize yourself anymore because you've become someone who accepts less just to avoid losing someone. 5. The hardest truth. Change without responsibility is an illusion. Real change requires self-awareness, discomfort, and accountability. If someone repeatedly hurts you and still sees no reason to change, then your waiting is not influencing growth. It's only delaying your own healing, because you cannot love someone into becoming consistent. You cannot wait someone into emotional maturity. You cannot sacrifice enough to create readiness in another person. At some point, you have to ask yourself a brutal question. Am I staying because they are changing, or because I'm afraid to accept that they won't? That answer changes everything. So here's the real question I want you to sit with. How much of your life are you spending waiting for someone to become the version of them you imagined instead of accepting the version they keep showing you? Because the dark side of waiting is not just wasted time. It's the slow loss of your emotional clarity, your standards, and sometimes even your identity. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think people truly change because of Imogen, or only when they decide to? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all, and I want to see how different people experience this. And if this hits something real for you, don't just scroll past it. Engage with it, like, comment, and subscribe for more psychology that exposes what we usually avoid saying out loud. Because sometimes the truth doesn't hurt you, it frees you. Now I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this hits something real for you, don't just scroll past it. Engage with it. Like, comment, and subscribe for more psychology that exposes what we usually avoid saying out loud. because sometimes the truth doesn't hurt you, it frees you.